Hi everyone, I thought I'd do YouTube uh, basically on war games that people may have not have tried before. Just showing some different games, just to maybe show them something new, something different, rather than the usual, like the Games Workshop stuff and that, and War Machine's another one that's very popular and stuff. So I thought I'd show a few different games basically. To start with, I'll start with the one that is pretty popular as well. Actually, I've just got to get it out. I won't be showing the models for this because I'll be doing that separate. But basically, it's hold on a moment. Moaifaux. This one I've only just started to learn the rules with because it involves soul stones and that, which I believe from the last game you use that as well to um, use those up for your band, so that you got points on your cards, which is about anywhere from about 2 points to about 6 points, something like that, and you use those up, and the remaining soul stones you use for play, which you can burn for different things, basically. To change a result and stuff like that. It's only rough because I'm only just learning the rules, but basically also you got all your information on these little cards as well. So all the effects are inside the cards as well. I've got that one which I painted. You can see it. This is the shine. Seamus the Mad Hatter. And they're just working on that gang. Only got one more to do and that's it. And then I'll be showing them off on YouTube itself. Uses the cards rather than dice. I shall show a few here. We try to be brief. So yeah, they use that instead of the dice. The table that you play on is 3 foot by 3 foot, so you can have a game in a relatively small gaming area, but it's really well detailed as well. These cards, so it's a game I really do recommend. I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes if I can. There we go. So yeah, that's one of the games I really do recommend, and I will show off the minis as soon as I'm done. The next one is a historical game. It's called Clash of Empires. It goes anywhere from ancient times to medieval era, which is a lot of history, really. Let's see from the back there. Really great minis involved with this. I brought some Celtic warriors from Warlord Games. The detail and that is right out there with Games Workshop, and they charge about 60p a model. You can get them for literally on their site 20 for 17. Sorry, 30 Celtic Rose for £17. I had a discount, so they cost me 15. But on their site as well, they do 40 with metal parts as well, and a chieftain, and that's 20 quid, which is just a hell of a lot different from Games Workshop. Also, I bought some cavalry models. They were 22 quid for 10, but the horses are metal. You don't have to put them together, just metal. So, I mean, you just glue on the guy on top and probably fix his arm and his head and that. But yeah, I thought actually that was really great value for money. It's just a hell of a lot cheaper than Games Workshop, to be honest. But there's stuff in there is pretty great actually. You can see warband. I'm I'm collecting ancient Brits. I bought my first 2 units, and I'm going to build them up from there. But I'm going to probably end up doing a Viking army as well at some point. But yeah, I I find the combat resolution rules better than Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Uh, Overall, from the looks of the rules so far, I haven't played a game yet. I'm finding the game looks better than Fantasy Battle, but I do like Fantasy Battle. I do think if at the moment, yeah, if they're on the 8th edition, and sometimes I feel like maybe they should start from scratch again. But that's just, I don't know, but I just sometimes feel maybe they should, do that. But overall, I do find that Outfed a really great game. I find the changes to that game as well. I thought was positive changes, firing in more than one rank. As I've said before, why the hell did it take them till 8th edition to change that rule rather than the stupid, only the front rank can fire, which I've always thought was very, very silly. I've seen it in no bloody films where practically everyone's firing. Even though it's not accurate, it's all in one go. So I just felt that was always, a bit silly. But back to this, basically, yeah. Just full page stuff as well. If you can see, sorry, if it looks up, comes across a bit dark at the moment for me because it's gone a bit dark out. But yeah, they got about 4 or 5 army lists in there from ancient Brits, early Romans, Dacians, Germans. And they got other stuff on their website, which is Great Escape Games. So that is another really well recommended war game to consider, somewhat different from the fantasy and the sci-fi games, historical games. This will be the first historical game I'll be playing and getting into, mainly due to the club I've joined plays a lot of historical stuff, so I thought I'll give it a try. And from the looks of things, I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Game lasts about 2 hours for because a 2,500 point game, something like that. 2-3 hours tops. And the point system, yeah, it's the army list. If you can just see them. Sorry, it's a bit. I got to see as well, but hopefully you can see the list as well. So that's another one that I thought was really worth getting into. This one's quite popular as well. Cut and Thrust, I see a few people seem to be playing a lot of this, and that's Flames of War, a World War II, I think 15mm scale, I think, game, 15-20mm game. This looks really great. I've only just started looking at the rules for this, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. So, completely different again, World War II games. Yeah, I do feel this is a recommended one. As I say, I haven't played the rules and just started reading it. I just thought I'll show it here as an alternative to the usual games that fair few people play, even though this one is popular in itself. The last one, and I played this, I used to play a fair few games of this, and I'm going to sort out and start it up again at some point, but it's Battletech. There are a few models between you, a few mechs, and away you go with it. You've got to fill out. Hold on a moment. There's plenty of this sort of stuff which you've got to fill out before you start playing, and that can take a little while. And there's probably some pre-done ones as well in here. But overall, yeah, this one I do recommend. I do feel this is a really good game. and some of the if you can see there, you can either hex map or on your gaming table, and probably end up with a really big games with tanks and flying flyers and troops, a lot with it. So in this particular book, I bought second hand for about a tenner anyway. But yeah, this one takes a little bit of time to fill out your sheets for your mechs and that. But once done, it's a really enjoyable game, and they're done by if you can see, it's bigger there, Castless Games. Well worth it. That's an alternative sci-fi game that's been knocking around for about over 20 years. And it is well worth it. Well worth giving it a try at least. That's it. Basically, just thought I'll show a few different war games, and just for people consider, something a bit different. I thought show them, and then we can see other war games that are out there, and it may get some people to think, yeah, I like the look of that. I'll give that a try. And this is the reason why I did this vid. Actually, this is the second attempt at this vid, because the last one's, for some reason, something went wrong and it didn't really download. So I'm doing a fresh one, and actually this one's come across as a much better video. That's it. That's it for now. Until next time.